Yo, what's up, guys? You got Mark, you got Matt here. Kind of a chill hangout Wednesday, Matt. Chill Wednesday.
Let's just hanging out. Two bowls.
Hangout Friday is kind of hangout Friday. This is just chill Wednesday, guys. We're making we're making it through the week together here. It just feels like kind of like the in between summer, in between, Memorial Day, kind of slowed down a little bit. You know, it's time to pick it back up.
What's the thing about we can't wear white after Memorial Day, or what is it?
Oh, is that Labor Day?
Is it after Labor Day or after Memorial Day? Now, is it like that?
You can wear white after Memorial Day,
but not after Labor Day.
But not after Labor Day. Someone got something on that? I don't know. We'll have to check that. That seems somewhat accurate.
I'll wear white whenever I feel like it. That's how I feel.
Killer Panda, what's up, man?
Yo, what up?
The speaker in the way. Can't see anything.
There we go.
Yeah. Chill Wednesday, we got Smokey the Bear coming out. What do you think about Smokey the Bear? Were you ever a fan as a kid? Do you remember the commercials and stuff and all that?
I don't want to say I needed him to prevent forest fires, but I feel like a lot of it's common sense.
I'm glad to have him around.
Some people always need an animal to rally around, I think is what it is.
Yeah. Well, it was a good spokesman, right? Someone made a lot of money. And forest fires are still a big deal, right?
They are. Well, what about in like California where it's like controlled burning?
Does
he approve of that?
Oh, yeah. Controlled. Well, here in the great Midwest here, we have the Great Prairie Land.
That's true. The Great Plains,
gone.
yeah.
But yeah, oh no, they burn it every year. They burn the prairies every year. It's a thing.
To.
You get used to it, so you're like driving down, and you see these dudes just torching grass, and you're like, what the hell is going on here? I mean, torching grass, like lighting.
I know what you're saying.
Lighting a prairie on fire.
Yeah.
Well, it's legal.
Sometimes we're driving through, I'll torch some grass.
Oh man, so yeah, we're driving around. See some guys torching some grass. Don't worry about it. Just keep driving. Oh man, Steven, what's up, dude? Welcome. We're doing great today, man. We're picking everybody up on this hump day. We're getting through week, dude.
Yeah.
It's rainy day in Chicago land. So.
Oh, it was. It's beautiful outside now.
Oh well, the sun came out a little bit, but you know what? Not quite at summer yet. Still in the high 60s. We didn't get in the 70s. It was 70s yesterday. It was nice. 60s. I cut that crap out.
I don't mind the 70s. I like 70s and 80s. That's where I like it.
Yep, me too. I'm with you. And you know what? It's kind of like baseball season. Love going to baseball games and stuff. I mean, just like the beautiful time of year for that. So, get out there, do some stuff. I went to Hell in the Cell this past weekend. I was telling people about that. It was a lot of fun. It was a good time, man.
It looked like it was good. I always like going to those things, even though I'm still like pretty far removed from like what's going on.
I have no clue.
No
clue. I had no clue what's going on, but that's not the point. The point is just to go to have a good time.
It's live entertainment.
Exactly. You boo, you cheer, like the kids are like whatever. You just like whatever, dude. You're just rolling with it. Whatever they like, hey man, they know what's going on. You just roll with it. Some people take it too seriously.
Agreed. Well, you'll get that in any fandom base, I think.
Yeah, there was almost a fight behind me. This guy was yelling the F word, right? Like he was saying some.
Yo, Jab, what up?
Yo, Jab, what's up? He was saying some vulgar stuff, man. He was saying what did he say? He said something. One of the wrestlers is Liv Morgan. He said something very vulgar about her.
Oh, a female wrestler. I got you.
And the dude in front of her dude in front of him, like a few rows up, like 5 rows up, was like, "Hey, man, I'm with my kids. Like, cut it out.
Yeah.
You know what? Like legitimately, he needed to cut it out. Like, it wasn't okay. Like, it was like, dude, like, you
bit much.
You can't yell that. What are you doing?
Not only should you not, but you have to have some sort of like social awareness where like know your audience, know your surroundings more specifically.
Like, where are we at here? Are you at your home? Like where?
That's a good point. Yeah.
Like you're out in public, dude. Yeah. Like you can't yell.
Oh, Tanner's in the building.
What's up, dude?
We're talking wrestling, just in time.
Oh yeah. So it's kind of like it's a little back and forth. They cool out. All right. Later goes on, the guy starts yelling the F word, and then the guy starts yelling again, like, hey, I'm with my kids, stop yelling the F word, which is fair. Very, you guys.
So let me ask you this, and as two people that do not have kids.
Mm-hmm.
I also understand that I'm taking to my kid. I would like to think I'm taking my kids to an area where there's going to be a lot of alcohol. There's going to be a lot of people cussing. Do you have to kind of be aware, like I'm going to let some things fly, but there has to be some sort of like line of delineation.
I think yelling the F word is the line, right? You can't yell the F word. You could say, hey, you're an asshole. Hey, your shit sucks or something. You know what I mean? You can make it something.
Once
funny.
You say fuck,
you can't say F you. Okay. Like that's kind of like, ugh. It's kind of ugly.
Okay.
It gets a little ugly.
I don't disagree with you.
So yeah, so a little verbal altercation was going on. Security came out there, and whatever. It was a good time. It was a lot of fun.
Man.
Yeah, but we were having beers, and guys, if you ever go,
no, you're good, Tanner. No, fuck is only the line when you're surrounded by children.
No, exactly.
That's it.
Exactly. It was like, come on, man. Like, yeah, you can't do that. But and other guys were tailgating. That's the other way to do it, guys. If you go to these shows, tailgate, man. Don't pay $20.
This was at Rosemont.
Yeah, Rosemont. Beautiful Rosewell, Allstate Arena.
Allstate Arena, yeah.
They call it now. Rosemont, they did this whole like outdoor like kind of party area and stuff. It's like a lot of college kids go there. You know what I mean? It's like a college kids hangout. You know, so that's kind of
pre-funk.
Yeah. No, exactly. That's why you don't play with Pokemon. Yelling the F word, they'll kick you out. There to go.
I wish I could have gone. That's, you know.
It was a fun time. We'll have to do another one. But it was one of those things I didn't know what was going on, and they come through for pay-per-view to Chicago once or twice a year. So it's worth going. It is a fun time. Like, go with your buddies. You know, keep an open mind. Just roll with it, dude. It's really a good time. And Jeff, I even think, had a good time.
He texted me. He's like, I appreciate you giving me your ticket.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, and here's Jeff does a lot of the digital stuff.
Yeah.
So that's some of Jeff's work. But he's upgrading it, so I don't want to, like, show that too much. I don't want to piss him off because he's like, you're showing my B work. It's like, all right, we'll show your A work, dude. No problem.
Showing the B work.
But yeah, let's get started. So what's coming out? We got Matt.
Yeah.
Remember as a kid, Smokey the Bear?
We do. I remember him having a shirt. Maybe I'm wrong. Didn't he have a trench coat?
You can prevent.
I thought he had a trench coat.
This one's a little chesty.
He's wearing bare. He's bare. No pun intended. He's bare chested.
Yeah. No. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
And blue jeans.
Yeah. I get the wilderness tie-in. They're raising money for wildfires. You know.
Well, not for wildfires.
Oh well.
They're not pro wildfire.
Wildfire prevention, guys.
There you go.
But you can be, you know, doing for I don't even know why you do that. But no, wildfire prevention, all that stuff, guys. You know, hey, I think it's a cool idea. You're raising money for charity. But here's the issue with it. Here's kind of the side issue. Wilderness, just the more I look at it, the more I look, wow, another side group. Like, there's an eBay pack.
Yep.
There's this. There's Walmart. There's the regular boosters. There's just so much wilderness. So even the print run of 100,000 seems like more.
They're adding on top of that. And I'm curious, and we'll never get this answer, so this is just me being devil's advocate. But I'm curious if they know that the public perception of this, or maybe the sales of this, aren't doing as well as maybe they had hoped, or just aren't doing well in general. And they keep trying to prop it up with all these different collaborations.
Yeah, but the thing is,
maybe they don't care. What do I know?
Things are still moving, right?
Oh, sure they are.
I mean, how the costs associated with this. I think they're still making a profit because of all the promos and things like that. But Wilderness, I think maybe it's stalling out, and that's why they built in all these promos to make sure like every 2 weeks we're gonna have one. All the way up to Wilderness, or not Wilderness, to UFO.
Yeah.
Because we know it's gonna get stale. Because when you open these boxes compared to Nightfall and the first edition, which were clumped, I mean, these are just, it's a different feel. It's just not as fun. It's just different. I mean, but it's a later set too. So, I mean, come on. Like, the third set's never going to be good as, like, the first, right? Is that...
I don't think anything is.
Like... nothing there. But yeah, so it's kind of one of those things, like, the print run just seems kind of bigger and bigger. It makes me kind of fall out of Wilderness, and it's one of those things, you said this from the very beginning. You're like, I'm not buying this till this is like $60. And I think you're right. I think you're going to see these boosters come down to like $60, $50, and you're going to be like, all right, now's the time, And then, it kind of, we'll see. If people still buying now, I'd wait. I think UFO is really going to overshadow this, Another thing's going on. Oh.
Yeah, just get over there.
Yeah, so there you go. Smokey the Bear. And Smokey the Bear is kind of cool. Oh, well, you get a coin. We should talk about the coin real quick.
We still don't quite know.
So supposedly, the physical shop's still happening, right? I haven't heard differently. I haven't heard differently, so that's what they said, all right? So supposedly you could use this in the physical shop. We'll see. But again, it's a coin, so it matters in that perspective. Besides that, I don't know. But don't you think like older coins would be for better products?
Ultimately, yeah. I think
maybe this is special.
I think a lot of suppliers are always going to be not impressed, and Tanner may know better than anyone in here, but like you almost want to reward the people that have been with the product the longest. Mm-hmm. So while this is, I mean, MetaZoo's been around a year, so it's not like it's been around a long time, but like, yeah, you're probably going to reward people that have the Kickstarter coins more than you're going to reward them with the Smokey the Bear coins.
Right, it just makes sense, a redemption, right? Because if not, people are going to be like, well, what are you doing here? Like, this shouldn't be this way. You know what I mean? It's like, come on. Like, I spent so much more on that. But at the same time, maybe it's more of a random type thing. Like, could this be more like used in like a slot machine type thing if it's in Vegas? Do you even do those sort of things?
Maybe.
A MetaZoo slot machine in Vegas?
Maybe, who knows? I'm trying not to be skeptical of like what all these coins are, what their utilities are going to be. If they say there's going to be a vending machine of some sort, then fine, but... Who knows how long to that
Is there a MetaZoo Wilderness card you want to collect? Are you out there going to pick any of them out? I look at that Prism Ore just because it looks really cool.
I say that, but I if there is a card that is hot, I'll buy it, and if there's profit to be made, I'll buy anything.
Yeah.
You don't want to punish games rookies. Yeah, and that's true. Like you don't want to neglect the people that are new to the game just because they heard about it late. That's not their fault.
Exactly, and who are just as enthused about it.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of people who are still buy a lot of different promos and a lot of different stuff. I've heard about it, months after the first people. Some people more. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just kind of cool thing. You kind of even if you jump in a little bit late, you still kind of believe. If you believe in the game, everybody can kind of still make money, do all that cool shit. So I don't know. I think I'd collect Bigfoot out of this.
I've looked at buying the singles of Bigfoot just because he's a known character that goes back to the first set, and maybe if he remains kind of consistent, I don't know if he's going to be in UFO. It doesn't seem like that character fits, but no, I thought the same. And yeah, Tanner's right. Like the people that got in early are going to inherently be rewarded because they have the most rare product, which is going to be the most valuable. And
absolutely, and usually the better Kickstarter tiers, all of that.
Yeah,
absolutely, and usually the better knowledge, so they're the ones making the better deals out on eBay.
Right.
Speaking of better deals, so we're talking about Wilderness and stuff, and they have some chases, right? They have the ticket cards, they have Green Man, right, the serialized one, and you're kind of like, they have all these packs. I'm thinking they have all these packs, they have all these sets. Print run's so high, and I think back to Wilderness, which was only 50,000, half the print run. There's things in Wilderness.
You mean Nightfall?
Or Nightfall.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Half the print run in Nightfall. Sorry, I'm talking Wilderness. Half the print run in Nightfall. 50,000 in Nightfall compared to 100,000 in Wilderness. And you got to think there's things in Nightfall to look for. They don't have these obvious chase cards. It seems like there's some errors and things mixed in there. And that's kind of what I want to bring up, guys, is there's these upside down error cards.
And these were, correct me if I'm wrong, but were these only specific, as far as we know, to Nightfall? Because I don't remember this being a thing in Cryptid Nation.
I don't remember it being a thing.
Because I don't even know if the hollow pattern was like if you could tell if it was reversed. Whereas with like Nightfall, where you have the ghosts, like you could see that they are upside down.
Oh yeah, and here, guys, what we're talking about. So here, this is one I just bought recently. So this is reverse hollow Mothman, and see this ghost? See how he's upside down? That's the printing error. So it's just a hollow upside down error. So when you send it in to get graded, you can mark it as such. Say this is a whoop.
No, you got it.
That was crazy man over here. Oh man, we might have to do a Venn diagram.
Well, infinity symbol.
But there you go. But yeah, there you go. It's upside down. It's not supposed to be that way. So I think we're sending this in as an error to CGC. We'll see what it comes back graded as. But I think this is something worth looking for. When we were searching for it on eBay, we saw it'll say error, but it doesn't say it on the case.
On the slab, yeah.
On the slab. So you have to fill that out when you're sending it in to get graded. And you have to pay more. They're going to charge you more.
Yeah, so it's like $5. Is that what it was? $5 extra?
Yeah, $5 extra. So it's kind of one of those things. If you're looking for a chase in Nightfall, which is half the print Wilderness, and I think it's even less than half the print because of all that shit on Wilderness, added in, right? Man, I think this is something worth looking for. Go through some cards. See what you have in your set. See if you can find an upside down one, and see if the grading cards, the grading companies will take it. I mean, we got one sent in. We're gonna see what happens, and we'll let you guys know. But I think it's something worth doing. So it's kind of like what I'm looking at, something on the side, something kind of I'm buying, and I give you guys a heads up. I just bought one today.
I was here for it. I saw it.
I was talking to Matt. I'm like, Matt, should I buy this? He's like, absolutely.
I said, do it.
He's like, are you an idiot? And I'm like, I
don't remember saying that.
I wasn't in a rush, but it was just kind of one of those things. You want to go back to Nightfall, which is half the print of Wilderness. Maybe look for some of these upside down foils. Hey, that's a cool error. Besides that, Wendigo, I think's awesome.
Wendigo, it's weird that
the
the Mothman in general still feels undervalued, and maybe it's because it's not the first set that it's in, but like I'm surprised, maybe I should be, but I'm surprised that the Mothman trails like Wendigo and Headless Horseman probably in terms of like what the value of the full hollow is. Like it's surprising to see like that's a full hollow of a Mothman. CGC 9 is sold for $40. Like they listed it as an error, but we don't even know if it is. But like it still feels like a lot of it's undervalued compared to, like you said, and we've talked about this before, based on print run and based on what we think some of these things should be worth versus what they're selling for. Like, I feel pretty good about buying some stuff if you can get it for the right price.
And also, it's a stacked booster box.
Yep.
So that's the other part about it.
Yep.
So if you believe in MetaZoo, because I think UFO's going to really overshadow Wilderness. I think
agree.
Wilderness is going to drop like a rock once but we'll see. Maybe it'll be UFO out for a little bit. And a tip on UFO, right? So they're going to send out UFO, and people can't drop the price for what, a month or something like that? It's like a deal with the distribution deal. Do you remember? Someone was saying in the Discord. So
well, Steven's asking about like local game store kits. I don't remember. I'm assuming. Are you talking about UFO, Steven? I don't really. There was a huge deal about. Obviously, we saw like people posted screenshots in the Discord about like all this stuff that local game stores had to like follow through on in order to like get their allocation. It's just like it's gonna make it harder and harder for all these stores to like meet all this criteria.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, but it seems like there's a lot of ways to get like revenue streams, you know what I mean?
You're absolutely right.
So, maybe the bigger ones probably will. And the bigger ones maybe, might have I don't know. I don't know how many, back deals they have and things like that, but we'll see. But yeah, I could just see UFO just overshadowing Wilderness, and then that's kind of it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Wilderness I'm not that excited about, but we'll see. I mean, there could be a bunch of chase cards I don't know about, you know what I mean? So I don't want to get too negative about it, because I don't think there's any reason. It just is what it is.
Yeah, that's probably true. Like a lot of
Oh, good point. Because there were I remember when they first come out, you could do the store locator on the site.
And it was like people's houses.
It was people's like legit.
That,
It was like a condo in Miami. It was like what? Yes, absolutely. That makes a difference. And you want to work with the brick and mortars that are actually helping you more and more with the promotion of the game, because that's really, you need people playing the game. The game's got to be fun, right? Because if people aren't playing it, isn't it eventually just going to die? I mean, isn't it eventually going to run through the hype train?
And then it's kind of goes back to what we were saying. Like people are just going to start buying and selling cards based on just reputation alone, not because the cards are useful. Like I don't think the market can sustain
a cartoon or something would have to take off. Right?
Yeah,
there'd have to be something that would need to build around. But yeah, so I don't know. That's what I'm doing. Wilderness right now, or not Wilderness, Nightfall right now. Doing the Upside Down. Keep an eye out for that. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I'm having a good time looking at that. Matt, you collecting anything right now? Looking at anything?
I still kind of keep my eye on a couple of things with MetaZoo. Like I'll look at. I feel like I'm always looking at first edition stuff. Yeah. Like I feel like there are always going to be a lot of deals. You may have to wait it out. Some people list lots of stuff quite often, which may be a time for you to get kind of in at a decent price if they're listing useful things. A lot of people list like reverse hollow lots, which I don't really go for, but you can find people listing 6, 7, 8 card full hollow lots. Like you could get price breaks on that, and then if you want to send that to get graded, like that's pretty useful strategy. But
and look at the auctions. Some of these auctions just end terribly, guys. And that's a great thing to look at. Like this, I don't know what the error is here. This is just a nod.
Yeah, he claims it as an error, but
it doesn't have an error. That's just a one bid nobody. But I would look at that sort of stuff.
I think it, and that's just kind of my. I assume that's how everyone looks at things when they're looking to buy stuff. Is I always sort by ending recently to see what auctions may be ending soon.
Sometimes I'll do that. Let's take a look. Let's take a look live. What do we got? MetaZoo. Ending recently.
You're in sold still.
Oh, I'm still in sold.
But you're right, because more often than not, you're going to be able to find the deals through auctions. Once in a blue moon, you'll find someone list something incorrectly, and you can get in and buy it now before. Oh,
GMA, who are you? All right, get out of here.
Like you can find hollows. Yeah,
whole set. No one wants a whole set of Wilderness. So that kind of shows you what you think about Wilderness. You're going to get a whole set in 4 boxes.
A Cumberland Dragon full hollow going for $1.50. I mean...
Oh, jeez. Oh, I saw Nakano Falls going for, like, way too low.
Yeah. Oh, this is ridiculous. You can get...
what's wrong with this Germinate? No.
The printing fly, who knows? Like... $20 a piece.
6 of them? I mean, okay.
I don't know.
Wow. None of these have any bids.
No.
Why is Wilderness so hated?
It's a good question.
Secondary market. All right. Well, we'll see.
But that's when I'm looking for stuff, I'll sort by ending recently. But when I'm not looking at Crypto Nation, like we've talked about this before. Now that CGC has kind of proven its worth with being a sustainable grading company for not only MetaZoo but like other trading card games, like I find myself branching out. Like, I know MetaZoo more than I know any other trading card game in terms of familiarity with the sets and what cards are useful and valuable.
That, yeah.
But like, even I have like started to venture out and buy like Pokemon singles, like full holo, full art stuff that like.
Great. Yeah.
And this may not be the most efficient way of kind of judging what's valuable, but when I go through auctions that are ending soon, I'll look to see what already has multiple bids. Like, okay, people are bidding on this already. It's at $4, $5, $6. So like, I know that this is not worthless. I feel more comfortable spending $5 on it if other people are trying to buy it.
Right, and spending, like, maybe I overpaid $1 for something that, you know, was $6 or $7. No big deal.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, who cares? You know what I mean? But you got something that's maybe worth something instead of buying something for or 5 things for 99 cents.
That may be completely worthless.
You know, and being kind of like, oh, you bought a bunch of crap.
And that's just the way I look at it. But ultimately, like, I've been buying some kind of random holos and singles because getting these things graded, like, you may be able to turn in a $5 card and get a CGC 9.5 and turn it into a $50 card.
I was just going to show, like, some of these graded ones, I mean, well, these are some pretty heavy hitters.
Yeah, those are the big dogs.
Yeah, but they're getting grades. I mean, they're getting bids, but yeah, those are some heavy hitters. So, still with that. I mean.
But there's just not a ton of sales history on CGC compared to, like, PSA. So a lot of times, like, you may not know what something is worth graded until you get it graded yourself.
Yeah.
And if there's so little data out there, like, you can almost you can't, like, set any price you want, but, like, maybe you can get a lot more for it than you think. Like, it's a $5 card, but maybe you can stretch that and get the right grade and turn it into an $80 card. And if you do that multiple times with multiple shipments, like,
have a 20% margin, 30% margin.
I wouldn't turn that down.
I mean, that'd be
with
great.
Cards, yeah, exactly.
I mean, look at some of these first editions kind of going cheap. There you go. Look at bids.
Yeah.
There you go. So if you want to expand, that's a good way to do it. The other thing I want to talk, we got a few more things to talk about, but I wanted to talk about just kind of updates from the Kickstarters because there's just a lot of crap out there. So I kind of want to go quickly through some. So can we just start with Nostalgix just because I have it up randomly? So here we go. They had one. This was June 7th. Secret Shards 2. Are you into Secret Shards at all?
Me, no.
Okay, so Secret Shards, guys, you can buy these Secret Shards. Go to the Secret Shard site, you could buy it, right? So there you go. They're saying this newer version is out. So I think that's the only takeaway from this email. The rest of this, there's printable playmats. You want to play the game. The rest is just kind of, you know, updates on printing, but nothing too heavy, right? So let's keep going. Convention hype. Okay, you know, you kind of skip this one. Printer reveal. Okay, you know, it's kind of more deeper stuff. Nothing huge. And then rewards. Okay, cool. Beckett. You don't even have to read this one. You understand. They're doing Beckett grading. Awesome. Okay? Backer kit. If you missed the backer kit, go do this, right? So that's March 8th. That's a while back. So that's that one. Matt, who do you want to do next after this? Let's do Kryptik.
Sure.
And there is Kryptik has updates, but again, like, I don't mind that they're 66. I don't mind getting emails, guys. Whatever, I'll get over it. So again, these things, like, you could just kind of go quickly through them. Hey, they're growing in their back end stuff. That's great to see. Love to see it. Gradable by PSA, huge deal, right?
Yes.
Big things. Yep. Make sure your payment went through. So check this. This is kind of a big thing. Like,
I got the email on that, and I had to go back and just kind of reaffirm the payment that was on hand for me.
Yeah, right. And then it kind of goes into collect-a-con stuff. Kind of cool. Check out the promos, stuff like that. But that's kind of it, right? It's pretty quick, right? And you're like, oh, 6 emails. Like, I wouldn't worry about it, dude. Those go pretty quick. No big deal. Let's check Sorcery. Let's do some updates. Here we go. Oh, you got me. We go.
Oh, nothing in couple.
Here's a video from the stream earlier today. So they did a stream backer artwork allocation live stream. So, you know, you could check out some of their artwork. There you go. They're going to tell you where they're going to do it. So they sent their backer kit. This was May 26th. Make sure you checked it out.
I don't even know if I got that. I'm assuming I did.
Yeah, because remember they did it in pieces?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Right? They're like, hey, we're going to do a few first and a few later. So they did it in pieces, right? That was this one, right? Yeah.
I think so.
And they're going to, you know, just do more live streams. So kind of like this, like that's kind of all you needed to kind of catch in the last month, right? We're kind of cool. So there's Sorcery. What do we got? Otherverse? Ryan's good updates. 21 already. Pumping it up. Okay, so this is more like, hey, this is what they're going to do with Dallas. So you can kind of skip that. Failed payments, make sure your payment went through. Okay, and then they're saying they're doing a lot more. That's all the updates, right? That was pretty easy. Like all these stuff is pretty quick, so it's kind of cool. Any more you want to check, Matt?
Those are the only ones I really care about.
Did we do Nostalgia? Yeah, we
received the Maelstrom Illustrators. It's a whole set.
Oh, you received the whole set? Yeah, if you got it, post it in the Discord.
Yeah, I'm curious how that looks.
That'd be pretty cool.
Maelstrom's not something I've given a lot of thought to in the last handful of months. Obviously, as like Kryptik and Sorcery kind of came out, and Maelstrom just kind of, I don't know.
Fell to the wayside, right? The bad news came out.
Yeah,
and that was kind of it. We still have the pack from them.
Yeah, we still do.
We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I don't know. I think that kind of fell to the side, and all of this stuff is kind of. I don't know. Maelstrom, check this site.
Check the website. Okay. Yeah, bing that.
What are we doing here?
Well, there's the set right there on the right.
Oh, jeez.
1,000 total produced, $30. Okay.
That's awesome.
There's only 1,000. I mean, you could.
Wow.
You could do worse. If you believe in the game, this is.
But do ya?
Me personally, no. But I'm not all-knowing. I've been proven wrong more times than not on this show, so.
Let me, I just want to make sure my information is if I do add the card, how many will they let me add? Oh, just one. Or no.
Well, they've sold some. They got at least 500 left.
They have at least 500 left. I could check out with 500.
You could? You got 15 grand?
Of course. Kidding me?
You got that Mothman money.
You kidding me? I'm a baller over here. No problem. So yeah, guys, I'm not. The key check wise, this is cold for me. I don't think there's money in here. I'm bailing. I'll tell you right now, I'm bailing on Maelstrom. I was never really into it. I don't know.
I have nothing against the set in general. Like, I think it has a nice look to it. It's clean. It just, I don't know if the person that was meant to be in charge is not going to be in charge, and I think that worries me to an extent.
And that changes everything, right?
Would I like Kryptik as much if Tanner wasn't involved? Probably not.
Well, that's a very good point. Let's compare, right? Absolutely. That's a very good point. Like, it would just be totally different. So, yeah. So, for $30 even, I think that's a decent price.
And you know what? Just in a bubble, in a vacuum, that's a really good deal. Because you're getting limited to 1,000 for $30, an entire set. Like, that's not nothing.
If you gave me any one of these other Kickstarters, I would have taken it.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with you.
I
agree with you.
If this is a Kryptik thing, I would have taken it. Sorcery would have taken it. Otherverse would have taken it.
Yep.
Nostalgix would have taken it.
Yep.
I guess did you hear any news from Ando stuff at Dallas or whatever? No. Right.
I rely on our Discord for that sort of information.
Yeah, the Discord stuff was talking about some different people like prepping different games. I don't. We'll just kind of roll. I don't think it's a big deal. Like some of these no name, like this person's repping this game, like what a jerk, or I don't like that. I just think it's just such it's more about the game than that.
Yeah, I agree with you.
One of the team, you know what I mean? There's a whole group of them, so just having one person you're upset about it, I just don't think that's.
Yeah, no,
I'm not buying it. You know what I mean?
I agree with you. If it were any other, not any other, but any other of the 4 or 5 that we've kind of talked about on the show, I'd be a lot more anxious to jump in on it. But
absolutely.
At this point, I don't know.
Oh, that's the other. Well, we should quickly look. Does it have the timing up of when these come out? If we go to the campaign, January.
Estimated delivery January 23.
January. So we should just quickly let's go through the dates. There's January.
Tanner said his ships in the fall, I think.
Sorcery, you are
September estimated. Okay.
September. That's a big deal. Oh, back too much. Okay. Here we go. It was Oh, paying the printer tomorrow. It's go time. Yeah, absolutely. Money out the door. November. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. And what was Nostalgix? Paying the printer. That's exciting, dude. That's gotta be exciting. That's gotta be fun because you're gonna see something too. So June. So get ready, guys.
It is June.
Well, oh no. Remember they said they're gonna push it back. They said they're gonna ship it together. So
Tanner, what's best case scenario? It says November. Like, what are you like? Best case scenario? You thinking like October?
Because that'd
be a sweet spot because there's no one.
That would be huge. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. There's so many things that are coming out pretty quickly, guys. So it might be a crowded. We talked about this months ago. It's going to be a crowded third quarter.
Yes. From July through November, it's going to be very crowded.
Yeah. So get ready. Like pay attention. You're good. Some things might tank quickly. Some things might grow very quickly. Mm-hmm. Pay attention to it because I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. They all might grow for all I know. Yep. Boosting add-ons in August. Wow. That's great. Okay. And then the rest in October. That's great. Or the boxes and comics. That's awesome. Yes, because it's going to be kind of a competition to kind of grab the week or grab the hype, you know. And I think first out definitely is going to grab a lot of hype.
I agree with you. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it's going to be like, you know, I mean, I think UFO was kind of set to come out first, but you know, going forward after that, like it's going to be kind of like people grabbing attention and grabbing, you know, you're going to see him on these. You're going to see him on Whatnot. You might see him on our Whatnot. You might see him on. You know, just other streams all over, all these interview streams and things like that left and right. When these start coming out, so it's going to be interesting.
It's going to be wild. It really is.
It's going to be a race to the top.
Indeed it is.
And I don't know. It's kind of fun because, you know, who knows what's going to happen? You know what I mean? I think there's going to be a lot of surprises. I think some people are going to deliver. Other people might take your money and run. We'll see. And there's ones that end back just for that reason.
Yes. Yeah, we all have our favorites. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Bro Lectors, what's up, man? Welcome. Do you want to move on to Hot Wheels?
Let's do it.
So let's talk Hot Wheels, guys. Hot Wheels.
I'm excited. I got shipping confirmations. I have stuff coming in tomorrow and on Saturday. We get our Did you get your Batmobile? I think I asked you this. You get your Batmobile shipping confirmation?
Yes, I get my Batmobiles coming too. Yeah. So those are still for sale.
Riddle box break.
There you go. Yeah, Riddle box break. See, those are cool. See, and it's kind of like, you know, he bought the box privately.
Not from us.
Oh, gee. No, you saw ours. We opened it on stream. So that's pretty cool. Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And we gave away packs too because you gave us packs for our anniversary stream. So it was awesome. We were spreading the love.
Bro Lectors got one of those packs.
Bro Lectors got one. So we were spreading the Kryptik love very early.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Bone Shaker, Thugs
and Heart. Absolutely, dude. That's really funny. But yeah, so the Series 1. Series 1 came out, or is starting to ship. Yep. So it's just a big deal, guys, because we think when these start hitting, because of the rarity.
So go to eBay, Mark, because I was mentioning this
before. Some of this rarity is just silly,
if you eBay Hot Wheels, try. If someone wants to send you some fan mail,
no, I was quick.
Do Mock Speeder first.
Okay.
Because I was looking as I knew that I was getting mine. Yeah, see, so people have them listed already, but they're not in hand. Oh, there's one right there at the bottom.
Oh, I just jot something down. Do we have no paper? Oh, here we go. But where we go? I'm sorry.
Well, I was gonna say, like, you can see at the bottom of the screen there, the third one, that's like the first of these are hitting the wild.
Oh shit!
So that one looks sharp. Like, I like the boxing.
That looks great, right?
Yep. I'm surprised that it came in on a blister. I thought it would come in. Well, I guess I'm not surprised. I don't know if I was expecting a blister or if I was expecting kind of the individual box that we have been getting with like our RLC stuff. But
I love the prices. $400, 15 watched.
I mean, everyone's kind of waiting to see.
This is awesome. I like this.
Yeah.
Very rare, ready to ship. You know, I'd almost try to write in the rarity here.
And that's what I was thinking.
Would you put that?
I would have to. So, kind of going up here, like I was curious if there was going to be any sort of, like on the Funko where it says rarity, but it doesn't look like there's any sort of print run on here. So I would absolutely.
No, not even a stamp on here.
I would absolutely give it a rarity because we can go back and we can see in the Atomic Hub.
Yeah, like how?
Can we
how
not?
Would we show this? Yeah, you'd go to like.
I don't remember where to go.
How the best way to do this? I think you want to go because I think you want to pull up one of the coins. So
right, and see how many were redeemed.
Right, and we do like redeemables.
Coin. It could be coin, I think.
And we do like mock.
Click on series.
Or here's some. Like we could just do twin mail.
Yeah, there you go. Sure.
So
964. Coins were given out.
700 were burned.
700 were burned.
So 700 they get, and you know what? Oh, here's a better thing. There's something directly from their Discord where I think they said the exact print run.
I think you're right. Does anyone remember that in the chat? Because I do remember someone
685. Yeah,
That's
I want to
so
say
low.
I saw it in their Discord. I'd have to go back. I could find it. I'll go back and look, guys.
I absolutely remember because that gave us hope for like the custom auto and the aristocrat.
Yeah, because they gave like here's the final, and it was kind of like okay, great.
Yeah,
I don't have to stop looking it up anymore,
Right.
and because it was just getting a headache, and that Discord sucks. All right, so whatever. It's just tough because everything's so bad for them. Like, we just finally got it. We're happy to get the cards. I'll put it that way.
Yep. But like so someone in the Discord, it was either yesterday or today, was mentioning because they were in the Hot Wheels Discord, and like the common sentiment of people that are getting these were they were going to list for twice the coin price. Which, if that's the case, I bought the coins for $45, but I don't know if they meant like what the coin price was ultimately going for, because I thought it was going for like closer to $70 or $80 at one point.
Yeah, I thought it was more like what we were buying it for, around 40, 50.
But like, I'm gonna list this for more than $80.
Oh, the actual.
The actual one, yeah.
Yeah, mine's gonna be more like 400. Well,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
we'll see. But yeah, it's gonna be. We'll see what it settles at, but definitely several hundred.
Yeah, I'm not gonna list it at $80 and just be like, oh. Go ahead.
I'm excited about that. I'm excited where we'll see this settle because it is super rare. And people have to describe that more. And maybe wait till maybe you don't want to wait till Christmas. Maybe you just kind of want to get it out now. Get it out early.
It's a known rarity. So I have a handful of each coming in. So like I plan on selling as many as I can. Like I think we all kind of approach this differently. Like I know Doug likes to hold on to some stuff until like the holiday season. I don't. I like to make a profit when I can and then just move on from it. But everyone has their preferences.
It's a true thing. Like depending on where you sell, like it like sales go up during the holidays.
They absolutely do.
They just do. So it's kind of one of those things.
Yeah.
I feel like this Christmas. Well,
they absolutely may.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting this Christmas and stuff. Because we don't really talk about big economic stuff here. We don't really get too messy into that sort of stuff. But I think this Christmas will be a nice Christmas. I know prices are going.
It'll probably be
up
the first like normal Christmas we've had in a couple of years.
But I think everybody's kind of anxious to spend. So we'll see if their savings
Sure.
make it till then.
Sure.
Everyone's kind of spending on savings, and we haven't had a problem yet. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Because eventually it's going to run out, and I don't know if it'll run out by Christmas time. Is that weird to say?
No.
Maybe next year.
You're the economist, Mark.
Nah, but I'm just saying I think we're kind of worrying about something that might be 10 months away.
Yeah.
So, maybe we take advantage of these next 10 months, right?
Sure.
And at the same time, there's always rich people. Rich people do like to buy high-end stuff no matter what. So
true.
If you're selling like a very rare Hot Wheels, I think you might get some whale collectors who don't care. They'll pay no matter what.
Yeah, and I kind of look at this the same way with just the general card market and like the memorabilia market, which I'm in, is that like you have the people that were kids when these things first came out and they couldn't afford the things they really want. As they get older and as they get into a more comfortable economic level where they can afford to go back and buy the things they wanted as kids or buy things in the collectible market that they still like, they can afford those sorts of things. So like, $400 is a lot for a Hot Wheel, but if like you're a 60-year-old man that is doing really well for himself financially and you've always collected Hot Wheels and this is rare, like, sure.
No big deal.
No big deal.
Like that's not a problem too. Yeah, so there's a lot of people like that around still. Yeah. So it's something to keep in mind. So maybe you kind of change what you collect. Like Doug has that funny thing. I only collect high-end dolls, Hey, you can't sell the $60 ones, but you could sure as hell sell the $500 ones. Who knows? $200 from Mock would be print.
Yeah. And
would be ideal print.
I think honestly, I think they're probably going to settle around 150 to 200 just based on print run and maybe awareness of what they are. I don't quite know where I'm going to list mine at, but my expectation is they'll probably end up settling right around there. Yeah. Same thing with Twin Mill. I imagine it'll probably be right around the same.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, they're getting in hand, guys. So this is exciting time if you have some. So, and if you have this, if you have the second series, maybe that'll help that go up too.
I hope so. Now that people have actually seen like the fruits of their labor from Series 1, like maybe there is like a bump.
You can get a custom auto for under 30. Yeah. I was looking at those. Those are still, I think,
they're still underpriced.
I think you could double that, right?
Yeah,
I mean, you can make 100% on your money here, but you can't buy, like, you can't overbuy because you're gonna have a hard time moving so many. But still, spending a couple $100 here, I don't think is a problem. Yeah. And spreading out, maybe get a Corvette.
Yeah, don't put all your eggs in one basket if you don't have to.
Yeah.
$62 for a Corvette's still low.
Yeah, don't you think Corvette would go easy 120? I mean, I just think it would. I think it's a sharp-looking one too.
Yep.
And you have the Honda one, which I think is going to be crazy. So I think that one's going to be great. What is the Honda?
We haven't even seen one of those yet.
Oh, they're in, I think, one...
And how many of those did you pull?
170.
Two? Three?
Two. And I sold 999 for 220, something like that, $200. So, I mean, decent for now, compared to now.
Yeah.
Still made money. But it was up above this. It went back down. But, yeah, guys, keep an eye on Hot Wheels. I mean, it really, with these... like these NFTs, people are kind of complaining about, fuck Series 3, fuck all. Like, keep an eye. There's some deals out there. Like those $30 ones. Maybe pick up a Corvette, things like that. Maybe sell your Mars cards. Pick these up, Turn it into cash.
I'm excited to get my my gasser whenever that. It may not be until Christmas, but...
Bone shaker.
Yeah, it'll be nice. Or bone shaker.
No, all the guys who got the bone shaker and things like that.
I'm jealous.
Those are some big cards.
Yeah. Can you look? I want to see what those Batman RCs are selling for. I think I've looked before on eBay.
On eBay?
Yeah. That was something that it was kind of a shot in the dark for me. Like I liked it.
Batmobile.
I would do Batmobile.
Mattel.
RC, R-C.
Do I have to do creations or something like that?
I would put the Batman.
Oh,
Yeah. There you go. There we go. It's like,
okay.
Yeah. So maybe we can make a little bit of money on that. I liked it. I thought it was cool, and I ended up liking the movie a whole lot. So
maybe we could race them.
You bought two, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
You could race both.
I could race them. Yeah, I got two of them. Okay. No,
they're sharp. I like them. I think they're cool looking.
Well, when they get in hand, and this, okay, we're talking about Christmas stuff. Like maybe things that aren't like true toys won't sell as well. This is a true toy. This is a Christmas. This is a Christmas.
This is a Christmas toy
thing. So I'm fine with selling this a little bit later.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess $200 per. I'd be very happy with that. Yeah. Who am I kidding? Yeah. And it's kind of tough because you go to Mattel Creations. There's not enough going on. Or there's not.
They still have like the Jurassic Park stuff and.
Like these Barbies. Like no thanks. I got one of these, so stupid.
One of my friends at work bought those for like White Elephant gifts, the Jeff Goldblum stuff, which is perfect. It's perfect.
That's actually hilarious. Yeah. That's actually that's thinking ahead.
That absolutely is what it is.
I added one to one of my Hot Wheels things, saved on shipping.
Yeah.
So there you go. But yeah, they got nothing else going on right now, so it's just a little slow.
And we still got those other Monster High dolls, the Dracula Skelector.
Oh yeah, the Dracula, this one. Yeah. That was cool. That sold out right away.
Really cool.
Got one of those coming. So, and
I think we'll do okay on those. Is there any of those on eBay? Any of those like pre-sales?
Ooh, what are we gonna call this? What is this?
It's Dracula Skelector. Yeah.
Skelector, Monster High.
Yeah. Here we are going back to dolls.
Yeah, right. Butter. Look at all. God.
Whoa.
What happened?
Give me the 500.
What did I hit?
Okay, so we bought these for $65. We could double our money.
Woo!
Yeah, so we're nice. 166 watchers.
Congrats, guys. What? Yeah, 166 watchers. Guys, we're keeping you in the green circle.
Yeah, you're fine.
For everyone who got that,
you're fine here.
There you go. You beat inflation for the month.
You did it.
We'll get you another one next month. We're gonna keep doing it every month. Fuck inflation. We're gonna make an extra $100. There you go. That'll cover. I don't even know, a little bit. But yeah. What is it? Tanner mentioned there's an opening coming up with the Riddle box. I think the Riddle box built a lot of hype for Kryptik.
We were looking at what some of the stuff was going for on eBay.
And
on fire.
And like you see the openings and stuff like that. There's just isn't much out there for these other games that are as exciting. I think you know what I mean. So something like that was smart of them to have this kind of more of a box and these, you know. Yeah, you should be. Yeah. Oh, that was a great idea. Because you see these other ones like promo cards, and they're like, yeah, the promo cards are cool, but wasn't it cooler to kind of open a box or something while you're waiting, or see it open while you're waiting for the Kickstarter to come to you, you know, things like that.
So with something like that, where the riddle boxes, where there's only 66 made, like, you know that, like, there's only so many of these in existence, and everything you look through, there's only so many of those in existence. So it's like every single card is rare, and like, it was exciting in a way. It was just kind of like, you don't know what any of these things are to an extent, but they're all super limited.
Hey, Brolectors, I tried to do my part. I learned the game before. I was telling everybody about, you know,
OFC,
with the strength and defense and all of that, and you could create or use it. You could use it to create kind of these things to summon your people. What's up? Only Fantasy Cards. What's up, man? How's it going? Welcome. Is anything else you want to cover, man? We kind of went through a lot. Do anything else you want to cover quickly in the Atomic Hub stuff? Because we had what just came through.
The Kellogg's stuff.
Kellogg's, which
it's pretty cold. Pretty cold.
What were we saying though? I don't. Oh, what did I have?
You're on
E Honda. That's why.
Is there any E Hondas?
Did you see the E Hondas show up when I did everything? Oh,
I did actually. I did, and I was confused
I have to
by
it. Whoops! I have to get rid of this.
E Honda Power One.
How funny.
Do you know that
they announced a new Street Fighter coming out? I believe March or February next year. If you're into Street Fighter, Street Fighter's a ton of fun, and it seems like they're gonna have a world mode where you can like walk around the city and fight people. I don't know.
Just randomly?
Well, I think you're gonna walk around and challenge people on the street. And it was getting out publicly before Kickstarter ended. Oh, cool. Very cool. Yep. That's a little bit tough. Which fucks your backs way for the rewards. Absolutely. And something like that, you know, you have that box out there that built a lot of hype for it too. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like this. It builds a little bit of a secondary market too.
Yes. So by the time the Kickstarter stuff comes out, there is a secondary market for it, which is weird.
Instead of something so rare, it's going to be a high market.
Yep.
It just kind of if people are at least interested in it, and absolutely they are, because you can tell by the numbers you got from the Kickstarter, right? So you do something so rare, they're naturally going to be high.
That's an excellent point.
People have this kind of like, yo, wait till I get these cards. It's going to be a big deal, dude. It's gonna
no more firing? No more firefighting?
Hey, we get it, man. Understandable. You got
big things in the works.
You got a full company to run. We get it, man. But hey, that's awesome of you to do.
You've done your public service.
Yeah, what an awesome job.
Yeah.
Like, awesome, dude. Like, very, very, very cool. So,
Under Sugar Pops Pete.
Yeah.
That's like, $47 for the lowest legendary. Like,
I get them.
Yeah.
I get a couple, right? I mean, once you get a couple, just cause. I mean, it's going to be so rare.
I don't care about Sugar Pops Pete. I don't know if I've had the Sugar Pops cereal.
Only fantasy cards all in for Kryptik. Yeah, no, only you post awesome stuff in the Discord, so thank you for that.
Yeah.
And people really appreciate to see that sort of stuff. It hypes them more too.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
thank you for that, because some people don't really know the art cards exist, the ones that are just just that, and it helps them see it. So there you go. Do you still eat cereal?
No. So let me preface this. I love cereal. But I got to a point, especially when I started maybe focusing more on my diet, like 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, where I wouldn't eat breakfast. So like I just inherently stopped eating breakfast. Mm-hmm. Cereal, I love cereal though. Like I'm an adult now, I want to have it, but I also know that it's full of like carbs and sugar.
Yeah, I love cereal, but I know too. And the tough thing is when I get cereal, it'll be like that late night snack. It'll be that 10 o'clock at night bowl of cereal that's gonna kill you, dude. You don't need to have that. I'm a sucker for it. What can I say?
I like not fantasize, but like I daydream about like, oh man, it'd be cool if I just like grabbed like a gigantic bowl of like Lucky Charms.
You should, indulge every once in a while.
I should, I gotta treat myself once in a while.
Well, here you go. Once you get the NFT, once you get your Funko come in, you can get your Cocoa Puff.
Rice. Like a Coco the Monkey? What's he from?
Rice Krispies.
Is he Cocoa Puffs?
Yeah. No, Cocoa Puffs is the toucan thing.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
This is.
What's Coco the Monkey from?
Rice Krispie treats.
I thought the Rice Krispies was the 3 elves.
No. I mean,
Cocoa
Krispies. Cocoa
Krispies.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm sorry. Right, you know what I mean.
Yes.
The small one, the same thing.
I had Cocoa Krispies as a kid.
Cocoa Krispies are really good because they make the cereal, the milk, total chocolate milk.
That's
so
correct.
It's awesome.
That's absolutely correct.
And isn't it kind of like a cousin of like Fruity Pebbles? Wasn't there like a John Cena Fruity Pebbles back in the day?
There was Fruity Pebbles, and then there was Cocoa. They were essentially like a John Cena. What?
Wasn't there John Cena like Fruity Pebbles back
Can you
in
bing
the day?
that? Because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Cena Fruity.
We're putting it on eBay? Is it going to be on eBay? Oh, the shirt.
No, it was this. It was actual
Whoa.
John Cena Fruity Pebbles.
A signed box?
Oh, a sign. Oh, you want me to put a bid in?
Maybe.
Oh, man. There you go.
John Cena Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, no, it was like a thing. Because they made fun of him because he like would wear so much neon. They'd chant like Fruity Pebbles and then be like, here you go. You know,
good marketing on their part.
Excellent marketing. Those are freaking awesome too. So
I like Fruity Pebbles.
Absolutely.
Same thing. The after cereal milk, really sugary.
Those are awesome.
It makes the roof of your mouth all like rough.
Yes. No, there's things. Yeah, I can't eat Captain Crunch. You just cut up your
Same
mouth.
thing. Yep.
But here, you can get healthier cereal. You can get like Frosted or Mini Wheats.
I like Cheerios.
We should be back. All right, we back? Yeah.
Are we back?
You missed coffee talk. So
yeah,
we were talking about
we were talking coffee.
Cereal and coffee, saying I don't mind having sugary things and then having black coffee. So whatever.
You know what?
But I couldn't do like Captain Crunch. That's pushing it.
You know whose favorite cereal is Captain Crunch was Dave.
Oh,
Dave loved.
I loved Captain Crunch. Me and Dave
loved Captain Crunch.
Me and Dave, we're on the beam, dude. We're on the straight.
So let me ask you this then, because this is how I always felt. I remember when I was like 13, 14, 15, that area before I was like financially dependent or had a job. Like I remember like I would go to the grocery store with my mom and I'd always want to get like fruit snacks or candy or all these things. And we couldn't get them. My mom would be like, no, we don't need that.
Yeah.
But I'd always be like, when I'm old enough, when I'm in college or when I'm old enough to buy my own stuff, I'm gonna buy so many fruit snacks. I'm gonna buy so many Gushers.
I'm getting nothing but
Gushers. And I never did.
No, because
I just bypassed it.
Because you buy them, like me with a thing of Gushers. I eat a pack of Gushers at a time. You kidding me? I mean, it's just not happening here. But yeah, no, you don't do it because you feel like shit after. You can't eat that crap.
It's so funny, like having this feeling, like, oh man, I can't wait until I'm older. I'm gonna do this, and then you're like, fuck that, I'm not gonna do it.
First time you start drinking, I'm gonna be drunk all the time.
I'm gonna do nothing but drink.
All right, good luck, buddy. Yeah, it ain't happening. Here you go. You know what I noticed is kind of interesting, kind of scrolling kind of quickly through
What's
this?
that?
There's just not many for sale. So quickly, 4,
Interesting.
8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36,
Cornelius
40,
is clearly
44,
the most popular
48,
one. He's going
52,
for the most
60,
amount of money.
60, 60,
Well, he's probably the only one that people actually know off the top of their head. Wasn't there a fourth one? It was Sugar Pops Pete. It was Cornelius. Oh, it was Tony Jr. It was the Grail. That's what
it was Tony Jr. So only 81 for sale. That's not very many.
It's not very many.
Like, So it's just interesting. This is kind of like, I like this as something, if you have extra wax, I'm slowly building towards it.
Yeah. Yep.
Does anyone want an NFT out there? If anyone wants an NFT out there, shoot your
Marco send you a leaf card.
Shoot your wax wallet in the chat. I'll give you some.
You got some good leaf cards still?
Oh
yeah, you do. You got Pete Weber, not the bowler.
Anthony
Michael Hall. 56 cents. Who wants it?
Carmen
Speak
Electra,
up.
maybe?
Speak up. Carmen Electra started her OnlyFans. Or she's going to start her OnlyFans. That was news.
Well, man, breaking news.
That's not for me personally. Like, I get out there and get your money. Oh, Bro Electors wants that.
Well,
which one do you want?
Matt's credit card is already ready for... No, we'll give you one here. Hold on, wait.
This is going to be good.
He
wants Carmen Electra.
We'll do so. You want Carmen? All right. Okay, we'll give you Carmen's
That's the one you wanted to keep, wasn't it?
Carmen's a good one. I was trying to think if I had something cooler. No, Carmen's pretty good.
I wanted Khaleesi. Yeah, didn't we all? Didn't we all, buddy?
Whoop. No, that's not.
Emilia Clarke.
Hold on. Where'd it go?
It's right there. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, I think I copied like the link address. Boom. All right, there you go.
Enjoy.
Oh,
Someone just got a free Carmen Electra. Bet you didn't expect that to happen when you tuned in today.
Wow. Someone's day was just made.
And you got...
So it's yeah, it was an OnlyFans.
I still have the...
we gave you one better. Oh,
what did you sent me one? I forgot what it was. It was a... it was Emilio Estevez.
Yeah, Emilio. Yeah, and guys, I sold a bunch of these. I really did make a little money on these, so it ended up working out all right. Because I think there's a section on Whatnot for NFTs, and you're gonna see. Maybe I could find it. Bear with me.
I am.
Because I don't know how to find this. I saw it though. So what they do is they can transfer this card to like a Whatnot address,
Okay.
and it like they could give it away on Whatnot.
Huh. I think I do remember this actually.
Have you guys seen that? Because I think these weird ones, like these Spencer ones, I think people were sending to Whatnot. Maybe not. Maybe it was John Cusack.
I think it was John Cusack actually.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah,
NFT
there you go.
Whatnot.
Yep.
There you go, guys.
Yep.
So we click on them. Here you go. So this is what people are giving away on Whatnot for NFTs. So if you're curious, you want to search for something big. Let's see what Nicktoons. Did Nicktoons do the coins yet?
No. Oh no, they did.
They did. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, they
they
did.
did.
Yeah, because I redeemed. What's her name? What's the chick's name? Ember.
Ember. Yeah.
Let's do Hot Wheels. You want to do a Mach Speeder? Or no?
Sure.
Let's do a Honda.
So how does this work? Like you list it on, it automatically lists it on Whatnot and it sells it? How does this work?
You have to link your Wax ID to Whatnot,
Okay.
and then you send it to this Whatnot ID.
Yeah.
And then this Whatnot ID will link back to you, and you can give it away on Whatnot.
Oh, give it away. Gotcha.
Or, sell it on Whatnot.
Okay,
you know?
I thought you meant it's a give it away.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
It's a give it away.
No. So these are people sending it to Whatnot for them to give it, sell on Whatnot for mystery envelopes or whatever. But this will once you send it back to there and you got to link up with them first.
Yeah.
It will appear on your Whatnot, and you could sell NFTs on Whatnot. So so if you see this address, that's what this is. So if you're curious, if you want to be different than everyone else, the information's in front of you. It's all here. So you could do something special. So pretty cool. Yeah.
That's interesting. I had no idea.
Yeah. Pretty neat. So that's Whatnot. Whatnot NFTs. They were pushing them for a while. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think people will like them, but I think people are going to get screwed. They're going to get these celebrity NFTs, and they're going to be like, what the fuck is this? And it's like, well...
They're going to get a Carmen Electra. Or John Cusack.
It's John Cusack out of 7. Like, you don't want John Cusack out of 7?
I would.
Like, yeah.
Would I pay a lot for it? No.
Yeah, so sold some crap, guys. Sold some crap. Yeah, and there's serial stuff. Anything else you want to talk about, Matt, today?
That's it. I mean, there's a couple of things to run through, and we did it, and we're better for it. But I'm fresh out of topics.
Yeah. Oh, I think we. Well, it says that. Can you see that? Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can hang out for a little bit.
Yeah, why not? We got.
We'll see. So we got going on this week. Upcoming this week, Friday. I think Friday we're gonna be back on Whatnot.
Yeah.
Doing a Whatnot stream. So we'll see. We're gonna kind of shake things up. So we'll do that. So always some fun stuff, dude. We do some stuff some good giveaways. seems to be like people like our streams because we do 2 cameras. A lot of people do 1 camera.
We want people to see us and feel like they can get to know us a little bit better.
Yeah, and we talk to the chat, and it's nice having more than one person. We talk to the chat. I think we're pretty personable at it, and ask us questions if you want to know. Like we'll tell you.
I love making conversation with people in the chat.
Yeah.
It makes it more pleasant for me personally.
Yeah, and we got huge collections, so it's just kind of like if you're into sports or other things that aren't MetaZoo, sure, you know, there's gonna be more stuff there, but we do a lot of MetaZoo stuff. That's our focus now. So we're doing that. What we'll be doing? God, we've been saying this for a while, but we are gonna do this soon. Is we're gonna set up a group shipment from the Discord for CGC or PSA. We're gonna do some group grading. So everyone could get in on the $50, you know what I mean? Or, you know, $15.
15, yeah. Yep.
Instead of paying $35 or whatever it is.
For people that don't have a membership.
Absolutely. Yeah. We're going to do something for that. So we'll have that coming up soon, because we've been talking about it for a while. Man, we just get so sidetracked with stuff. So, you know, we're trying.
We're doing the best we can.
Yeah. So, and we got that coming up. Anything else going on? That's about it. Oh, F1 this weekend, guys. F1's taking off. They were talking about F1's the largest growing major sport in the world right now.
I believe that.
So keep an eye out for that.
Everything else is full grown.
Well, what else is not in America? You know what I mean?
Highlight.
Cricket and highlights. Start taking off in America. Start buying cards. Or cricket or something, you know what I mean? We were talking though, like someone like the video games.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll start selling out arenas, and maybe TCGs are just around the corner.
Maybe.
But they got to do better broadcasting.
Yeah.
I mean, that stuff is garbage. So, I got nothing else, Matt. I got anything else?
No.
All right.
Thanks to everyone for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks, guys. As we always say to end the show,
Pull the big one.
Peace, guys. Have a good one. We will see you guys Friday.